I don't like to hear that I'm strong. Strength is innate. It's woven into us. It's not that we have a lack of strength. It's that we have to hurt to access it. The thing is being strong is the result of feeling such incredible weakness. And why would anyone want reminded of that? I hope to forget these bricks of time and to look upon the beauty of the blossom soon. I just had the biggest meltdown earlier. Obviously in these places and states I don't want to film or anything. Like I haven't been wanting to film or even put myself out on social media because I'm just in this space of, it's not pretty. The place I was going to go is just very not dog friendly. There's only limited places that I can go and get a visa. And that was the one I was banking on for so long. Without being on the Wellbutrin, going through other things and being like abandoned out here. It's the most brutal thing I've ever been through in my life. Like, hopefully this video has like a nice ending, and that's why I'm not uploading to YouTube right now, because I don't want to put out any more like suffering videos. This was just a breaking point for me. And I don't know if anyone else even has these, because my life is like absolutely insane right now in terms of like home and stability and anything. I've lost like have OXO now. So different than traveling just, you know, without a dog. There's so many details and everything that just makes all of this really, really hard. And then I looked at flights to the USA and I'm like, I cannot do that either because it's thousands of dollars again. I'm not sure, like I'm not strong enough for this, but I have to be. And I'm trying to just flow with it because I have to. But my God, I don't wish this on anyone. It's my diary entry for today. At the end of this video, I know it would be better. Life feels very surreal sometimes. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I still feel like a child, but I have to do these adult things that I never thought that I would do. And while I'm doing them, I'm like, I'm not old enough to be doing this, but I guess this is what adults do. And I'm trying to grow up. I guess getting fingerprints and submitting them to the FBI is a thing that adults do to get a background check. And honestly, it's confusing. So right now I am filling out the FBI request form online to get a background check. And then I need to print out the confirmation from this. I got fingerprints in London, and then I need to take those into a place, get the print of this, put them together, mail them to the FBI, and then the FBI needs to check all that, mails it back to my mom's, and then have to get it apostilled, and then they send that back to my mom. My mom has to send it to me wherever I'm at. I'm doing this right now for the visa process because it's the thing that will take the longest, so I'm just trying to get it out of the way. This is just for a small portion of the visa application. I've been trying to handle all the other logistical things too with OXO. I had a breakdown, lots of breakdowns this past while. Trying to figure out how to actually make this logistically work. This is something so out of my depth. She just put this in my lap. It's her hoof she was chewing on. I don't want it, but thank you. So in the end, I decided on it's not ideal, but it's literally the only thing that I could figure out with her. And that is to basically hire a pet transport service, which will drive her all the way to Spain. I can't be in there, so I have to fly separately, get to Spain before she does, and collect her in Spain. But before all of that, I need an address in Spain. It's really hard actually to find one because the Airbnbs are London prices. Like, they're very expensive. This whole process is going to cost me so much money, but this is something that I've not tried to do, that I've not done before, and it is in the name of stability. I'm trying to build a life for myself, and this is actually terrifying to me. I'm terrified. I'm beyond myself. I'm indescribably uncomfortable. I'm really trying my very best, and I don't know how this is going to turn out. I've never been to Spain. I'm trying to move there. Okay, one thing at a time. I'm going to finish this, go to a store to print it out, and ship it out. One thing at a time. Oh, and I forgot to even say, everything's crazy and all over the place. The one day that I was just having a major breakdown, I decided I'm going to do Germany instead of Spain because I read that Spain's not good for dogs or whatever. But then I looked into Spain more, and I'm like, I think that it would be okay for dogs. My fingerprints are in here. I just think that Germany is it's gonna be too cold in the winter. The Spanish visa might be a little easier to get. I don't know, it's all very complicated anyways. The fingerprints cost 78 pounds, which was probably around $100 or so dollars. The amount of different fees for everything is incredible. The FBI check is $18. Then to get an apostille is going to be around $200. To transport her is going to be upwards to $700, $800. And then I have to get a flight is going to be $100. And then once I get there, I need to get an NIE number if I want to do anything in Spain. So I have to get some sort of gesture to do that for me, because apparently going to the police station and doing it in Spain is really difficult to get an appointment yourself and blah, blah, blah. So the gesture option would cost me around 400 euro. Then I have to think about accommodation. The reason I've never gone towards this option is because you have to be really committed and dedicated to doing it because it's so hard. It was an effort, but I got shipped out, and I really hope I did everything right. I think that's the thing with these things, it's like there's so many different steps that it's really, you just feel like you've missed something. So the next step is to get a health certificate for her. It has to be 10 days before we travel out, and I still need the confirmation of the pet transport first before I can do that. So I'm waiting on that as well, and I can book my flight. This is not what people usually show you about travel stuff. So I hope that it's at least educational for you guys, and it's traumatic for me. But we're working through it, and there's so many different mistakes that could be. Hey, no, leave it. Oxo, no. Go get it. And then, so that's like a full-time job, and then taking care of Oxo and getting her energy out is a full-time job as well. Lie down, crawl, 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 sit. Yes. Crawl, crawl. Yes, good girl. Dogs, I see people traveling, like with all the travel stuff is small dogs because it's so easy. If they're under a certain weight, it would be so easy because you just put them in a bag. But traveling with a mid-sized dog, there's so many restrictions, so many things to think about. Oxo rolled in poop, so I had to give her a bath. Why? Why do dogs roll in poop? It's so gross. Are you sorry for rolling in poo? So today I need to call the vet to make an appointment. I got my slot confirmed for the pet transport health certificate. It's at probably around 200 pounds. I'm gonna, once I'm finally there, I'm gonna be out of money, and that's not good, because once I get there, then I need to start finding actual other accommodation in a vehicle, and I don't know, I'm scared. And all to say, I'm scared. Even before I can get a health certificate, which I had to do this in the States as well, she has to be microchipped and have a rabies vaccination, which she already does, and I have her documents too. So in preparation for the huge adventure, oh, she's pooping, of Spain, we're getting out and going to a different part. It's much further away, but it's just gotten too familiar. Half of my life is cleaning up dog poo. All right, got the bag. So, trying this new park out. So we're at this new park where she can run around, and I just want to make sure that she's getting enough novelty and stimulation. Yeah, going out into the unknown is incredibly scary. Going somewhere where you don't know anyone, where everything is unknown, and I think that's what most people are scared of. Going out on little adventures like this into places that are more local that I don't know.
And to be fair, this adult life that we're living is not really even real. Everything's made up. The documents, the fees, the rules. We need to just go back to what's simple sometimes and wonderful. Can we just do that sometimes?
don't know where this video is going. It's not the type of adventure video you normally want, but this is where we're at, and this is for the past month or so. It's been very logistical and just way over my head. I've never tried to do something like this. So usually, you know, I'll like travel around solo and it's fine. And there's just one more thing that I have to book, which is probably the most stressful, is the accommodation, because I'm not there. I have no idea where I'm supposed to be looking for accommodation. I have a viewing, a digital viewing, which I wasn't expecting to get a lease or a longer term let before I got there, but I saw this one and it looked nice, but I cannot find anything that has like a little garden, just even a little spot of like dirt or grass where Oxo can it's what I've found living in the apartment I'm living in right now. I hate it. I hate having to go down the elevator every time I have to take her out. It'd be so much easier to just be able to let her out the door to go to the bathroom and to, you know, get a little exercise and then have like more intentional long walks. Priority is have a ground floor and a garden. I have a very short amount of time to book accommodation before I have to go. I should have booked it by now, but I just have not found the right spot because the Airbnb prices are London prices and I cannot do that. So I don't know if this one will even be a fit at all, because I think it might be a bit understimulating because it's more residential. In the next week, everything's going to come together, and if I've made any mistakes, then I will. So I booked my flight the day after the Oxo gets picked up. Almost like it's imaginary, like it's not even real. You're just kind of doing these little online things and papers and all this stuff for something that doesn't feel tangible at all. And then when it comes down to it, and everything comes together, it's like you've done something, and in the moment does not feel satisfying or rewarding, it just feels stressful. But once you have accomplished something like that, and that's how I felt whenever, Oxo, where are you? What are you doing? You're such a good girl. Then you feel like proud of yourself once it's done. That's what happened whenever I transported Oxo here. And I hope that this is helpful to you guys. This is the stage 1 of getting a dog into Europe from the UK. And moving to a European country, particularly Spain. So we're gonna end this video here. I'm sorry it was more talky and stressful and not really adventuresome, but that's reality right now. And soon this will hopefully all turn into something tangible very, very soon. Stay extraterrestrial. I'll see you in the next video. Will that be in Spain? Who knows?